What's up? My name's Jenn Soto, and today we're setting up a board.
Sick.
Hey. All right, so I guess I start with taking the trucks off, right?
It's up to you.
Yeah,
Every person does it different.
It's so sick. Yeah, I like taking it off. That's the most like lame part. I like gripping and putting stickers on.
You like it?
Yeah, it's like part of it, right? I don't get crazy with the grip jobs, but I'm more conscious now of my sticker placement.
Yeah.
I used to just slap them on, and I bummed a lot of people out. I don't know why. It's so funny. I'll try to be a little better about it.
Yeah, I used to have a really a horrible problem because I would do like this awesome like art on my grip tape, and it would look really cool, and it'd take me like hours, and then I would break the board that day.
No.
Like brand new board.
That's so funny.
And I just snap it.
Hectic. Yeah, I never. As much as I would love to have the patience to do like that, I just set up the board and go.
Right?
The grip job takes such a. If it's like a cruiser board that I know I'm not gonna snap or like it's gonna be around.
See, that's a good idea. Maybe I need to just do the art on the grip tape for like my cruiser. That's
like
a really good idea.
Art sesh, you know?
Right?
Like, it's kind of like that feeling. Like, right now I'm chill because I haven't skated yet, but you know that feeling where you like, you get to a park and you're like, yeah, come on, and then it feels like the 5 minutes to set up a board takes like 30 minutes.
It takes forever.
Head, but it's
yeah.
not really that long.
It's because your adrenaline's starting to fire off.
Yeah, dude. Just
you know?
So pumped. Get to the sesh.
Dang. So I gotta ask you this because you have the trunks board.
Yes.
Are you a Dragon Ball fan?
I definitely like watched it as a kid when it came on, but I wasn't like every episode in, you know?
Yeah.
But now that I'm older, I would like to get into the series.
It's
there's
really
just so
sick.
many.
Yeah, there's so many.
And
that's
then
the problem.
episodes in it. So I'd be like entertained for days if I start that shit now.
Yeah.
It's super tight.
I try and tell everyone, like, if you want to watch Dragon Ball and like get into it kind of fast where it's not like too much because like there's so many episodes, just watch the movies.
Oh, yeah.
The movies are really good. Really,
How long
really
are the
good.
movies? Are they like
They're like an hour and a half maybe. Yeah, like a nice like animated movie.
I like Naruto.
Yeah?
That's super good. You're just entertained for a long time instead of like binge watching one Netflix show.
Yeah.
And then being done and like, what next?
Yep. Yeah, because all those series, there's like, I don't even know how long it would be. It'd be like months actually.
Dude, it took me so long because I would like, I don't know why, I would read the manga part, which is like, it could be like 10 chapters and then for one episode.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, you get the visual and then you read it, but 10 chapters to one episode, like that adds up.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it takes a long time, dude.
It does.
Oh man. I love the boards though. They killed it with the graphics.
Yeah, right?
Everyone's got their own.
Their newest ones are my favorite. The one with Brawley. Like, he's like my favorite character. He always has been. But he's kind of unknown.
Yeah.
So like, I think Tiago has the Brawley one, which is kind of perfect. I'm not 100% positive on that, but yeah. Well, what size board do you skate?
I skate size 8.
Yeah?
I just like want to get stronger, and then I have a 6.5 foot or 6, so little baby feet, but usually I like 7.75. My logic, I'm like, if I skate the 8 for a while, when I go back down to the 7.75, it's gonna be super like nothing.
Okay, so I think that mentality is perfect because I literally just did that.
Dude, it works though, right?
It works
then it's
perfect.
Like, what's this little toy?
It's smaller.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, my best advice though, because I've been practicing with it for a minute. I have like an 8 board, and this is an 825, and I love it now. Nice. But before this, I had a Andy Anderson shape, which is bigger, and then I went back to this. Everything feels so much easier.
Easier to flick and
oh my god, so much better. And like, you know, I'm still gonna go back to the Andy shape, but I think like skating other size boards is really good for you.
Oh,
you know?
dude. I mean, especially when you're upping it, it may be frustrating at first, but it's like, and you eventually get used to it. And then going down is the easiest part.
Yeah.
Pop your shit 10 feet. I got a Tucker board right now.
Wow.
So clean.
That graphic.
I love like the blue and just, it's so clean.
That's a really nice blue.
Tucker, killing it.
Yeah, he's always killing it.
Yo, my favorite thing about setting up a board is like cutting the stickers.
Really?
Do you like that?
Cutting
them?
them?
Satisfying to just like.
Oh yeah, like so it's part of it's off the edge.
Yeah. But the actual cut part, oh my god.
Yeah. If you have a good razor.
If
you don't have a good razor, it's like a nightmare.
Oh my gosh. You always got fresh grade store. It comes with like 100 razors, and you press the button, and like a new one pops out.
It just pops out.
It's so good.
For a skateboarder, that's like perfect.
Dude, it's heaven. We still reuse like the blade as much as we can, but I'm always so hyped to pop that shit out. Yeah. Like, how can you even be mad? It's like one of those satisfying videos.
That's exactly what it is.
I'm
But
gonna
only
make a YouTube video.
only skateboarders know about that. You know what I mean?
I'll make a video just for them.
You
Just for
should.
us. It's just a montage, 10 minutes long. Dude, that could be so sick. Though.
Brand new razor, just slicing perfectly all the way
There's
through.
nothing like it.
It's true.
I personally don't really have a placement for everything. I just try to make it look nice.
Yeah, so you can still kind of see the graphic.
Yeah. That's like a sick part of it. Sometimes I skate for Skull Candy and I love this little dude. So if the graphic is like cool enough, I'll like put it on the head.
Yeah. Oh, so it like switches it out?
Yeah.
That's rad.
It depends on what it is.
That's a cool idea.
It's so fun. You gotta love what you ride. I'm fortunate enough that like I love every single one of the sponsors that I skate for. So.
Thank God, right?
Dude, it's the sickest feeling. And just like the people that ride on those teams too, it's like cool to skate with them.
Everyone's super cool.
Yeah.
The
Childhood dream.
a bunch of the Adidas guys were just here.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
So sick.
Yeah, Colin was here too. It was sick watching him skate. Earlier today, there was like 5 people here.
Wow.
It was awesome.
Yeah, we tried to get there for that. Didn't work out. Tried to get the breakfast. I'm trying to be better about that, man. Instead of just waking up and like, all right, let's go. Like,
Yeah.
gotta have the balance. Like, start off with fruit.
I'm not gonna lie, like I still just have to get up and go because if I just eat like a normal meal, it kind of messes me up.
For sure.
But I do the smoothie and then the kombucha,
Oh, that's
and
mellow,
like those two together, it's like match made in heaven. Yeah.
I just like this morning I had like a whole avocado with half of a water, like the mini watermelons, not a giant one.
Yeah.
Some blueberries, some raspberries, and kiwi.
That sounds really good.
I like to start off with fruit. It just kind of gets me going, and then I'll like make the oatmeal like an hour in
Yeah.
and be chilling.
That's
Because I also
rad.
don't like eating shit. Because then you feel all heavy on the sesh.
You can't do it. You can't do it. Like,
so gnarly.
yeah, I've never been a huge breakfast person, you know? Like,
Yeah.
maybe on vacation when I'm not skating.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
Is that a Thrasher sticker or is Classic something else?
Classic is a skate shop that I skate for in Jersey.
No way!
My roots, man.
That's so
They have a
rad.
star in the middle. That's where it all started. Shout out Gary. He helped
Yeah?
me like get here.
Dang.
Super sick.
That's so rad. How long have you been skating?
I've been skating for 10 years. Started when I
10
was,
years!
Yeah, I'm 22 now.
Yes,
Dude,
props.
I love this shit, man. It still feels like the first day every time.
Right? It's so trippy. Okay, so this is a question I think a lot of people will want to know. It's like, what got you interested in skateboarding?
Yeah. So I grew up doing like a lot of gymnastics and stuff, and that was cool. But I had a cousin that was into skating.
Yeah.
And the moment I saw that, I was like, yo, this is the coolest thing ever. Like he didn't have to set his own schedule. Like you could set it. There was no like be at practice by this time or this.
None of that.
And it was just that really caught my attention like so much.
It's all on us.
Dude, yeah, and it was sick because like he was progressing at his own pace, and then he had his little skate homies, and I was like, that's sick. And then I asked my dad for a board on my birthday, and I got one. It was like funny though, because it was like typical first board, like purple element board with purple, like everything had to match, you know. And I didn't even want to scuff it up. And then since then, I just like would skate the board as long as I could, and then eventually I got my shop sponsor, and it was a lot easier from there because
Yeah.
it was more forgiving on the pockets.
Way more forgiving.
Yeah, dude, that shit can add up quick.
Yeah, that was a big thing for me in skateboarding too. My dad completely supported it, but right when I started, he's like, "Okay, you can skate, but I'm not buying you anything."
Yeah, dude, it's pretty funny though, because that also gives you the drive though to like, all right.
I think that was a huge part, you know?
dude.
It's like once you get, wow, so you didn't sand it down at all.
Nah, it takes too long.
Damn, you grip better than most guys.
Dude, I
It's
worked
freaking
at
awesome.
the Classic sticker. I used to work there for like the summers and stuff.
That makes a lot of sense because I worked at a skate shop too, and I can like just do the same thing.
Dude, I love it because it's funny. I like just laugh when people take like 20 minutes to set up a board. I'm like, bro, when a customer is waiting there, you gotta be ready. Like,
Yeah, you gotta just fly through it. Like,
yeah. I sand it down later though, just because you know when it peels up, then you're like, ah,
that's when it sucks.
yeah,
That's for sure.
so good.
It
I love
is.
working at the skate shop, man. I learned a lot about like just the business side of things and like the
It helped me a ton
companies.
too. I worked at 118 Board Shop in Granada Hills for like 3 years.
Hey.
And it like humbled the crap out of me.
Oh, dude, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, because it just helps you realize, like, okay, you know, and I'm a big advocate of every person should have like normal jobs at least once or twice in their life, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It's very important.
Get that set schedule in your life.
Yeah, and then it just kind of makes you realize, like, if you're a talented person, like, you can make something in your life, but you gotta work super hard.
No, absolutely. I love the feeling too of like, I think we all remember our smiles on our faces when we got our first board, and like seeing a kid come through with their parents and like the same when you give it
energy.
to them, they're like, wow.
Yeah, they're so hyped. They're so hyped.
I love it.
That's so true.
As a kid, it's like constantly reliving that feeling.
Right?
Doing it.
Okay, Jen. So, what size wheels do you skate?
I skate 53s because by the time they break in, they're nice solid 52s.
Oh, I got you. So it takes you a little bit to like feel comfortable with them?
Yeah. Right now, I think we got some V3s, bone wheels.
Yeah.
Rosary, so sick.
Those are sick.
Honestly, I flipped the wheels in with one graphic out. There's no particular reason why. I think I saw like a Sheckler interview when I was younger and he flipped the wheels in. So I did it, but I wanted to be like a little different. So I popped that one wheel out.
That's so rad.
It's like, I'm not picky at all. Like if I don't do it, I won't be like, you know, messed up for the session. Like I can't skate.
It's not crazy OCD, but it's like
it just looks dope to me.
Something you like to do.
Yeah. It's your own little custom thing at the end of the day. Like it's your board, you know.
Yep. So do you skate loose trucks or tight trucks?
I skate medium. I like to be like loose enough to where I'm chilling.
Yeah.
So usually I'll have like the bone bushings in there.
But
when I injured myself in New York, I kind of just left my setup behind because I was like,
you're over it.
I was the only one on my flight too, so no one could help me with my luck. It was hectic.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I was like, I can't really worry about carrying this board right now, so I left it behind. But breaking in some new Thunder lights. I love them. There's hollow there.
Man.
Super light. But usually I'll pop in the bones bushings.
Yeah.
But since I don't have those right now, I just took out the top so I can get it loose.
Yeah.
But still not destroy the bottom one.
So, how did you get injured?
So, I was at my first, one, it was like the craziest summer of my life where I've never traveled like that consecutively. So I was just tired. I was just like tired but excited, you know?
Yeah.
So like skating the way I know I shouldn't have been skating because I was tired, but I was hyped because it was my first primitive demo.
Oh.
So I was like, all right, and everyone's feeding off each other. So I was just in the moment, and like sometimes you have to learn to tell yourself to chill, which I still haven't learned clearly, but so I was
it comes with age. It comes with age.
No, it was just like so. You just in the moment, you know, and everyone's hyping you up like, yo, I got your back, this and that. It's like I'm not gonna say no. Yeah. Especially when I'm like
with all the freaking the dudes.
Yeah, nah. And all of them are so sweet and shit too. So it's just like when they say they got my back, and I just want to be like, all right, I got yours. Let's go. Like.
You're really going for it.
Yeah, dude. So I was doing frontside flip over the Apple at LES.
Yeah.
And I've done it before, but this moment, like, it was funny though, because it was like, it went from like 0 to 100. Like, I was like, in my head, I was gonna stomp it. Like, I was ready for it, but with all that weight and momentum, because I thought I was gonna land it. Yeah. I didn't realize that this toe was a little bit over. Oh. So it just got that leverage, and I was so sure that I was gonna be rolling away, and then I blinked, I'm on the floor. I'm like, ugh. Yeah. The first thing I said when it happened though, I was like, oh, I don't have time for this. No. I was supposed to be going to Barcelona to film with Primitive and start working on my part and stuff. Yeah. Whatever. It was kind of like, I could sit around and be bummed on it, but I was like, all right. I used that moment to like go to Florida where my mom lives now. Yeah. To like, I haven't seen them in like a while, so I spent a month there recovering and like, whereas that, I wouldn't have had that opportunity if I didn't. Yeah. So it kind of worked out. Yeah, I can't even be bummed. I feel like it. I feel like injuries, as long as you are able to have that mindset where it is working out, then you're okay. Yeah, that's half the recovery right there. It is. It's just that mental battle, you know. Yeah. So I mean, and also, I was like, all right, 5 hours flight, 3.5 hour flight versus 7. Yeah. Because I've been through that. For some reason, I always work myself back home. and then I have to take that 7-hour trip back over here.
Yeah.
And that inflammation on the flight does you dirty just as much.
Because you can't elevate.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
You're sitting down, the pressure of the cabin, all that stuff.
Oh my God.
So I was like, all right, let me like forgive myself and just 3 hours instead. And it was nice. Moms love and like cooking. And,
Oh, of course.
and I have like 3 little brothers that they're super hyped when I see them too. I don't get to see them every year.
Do they skate too?
They cruise. But,
Yeah.
They're heavy. My oldest brother is like super into boxing and he like kills it. And then my 2 younger brothers are super into gymnastics. And they're so good. It's crazy.
You know what's funny about the gymnastic thing is I skate with a lot of younger skaters and I kind of help mentor them. I always tell them, it's like, hey, if you really want to take your skating to the next level, you might want to go into gymnastics. Because I'm not even kidding, almost every insanely talented skater I know did gymnastics.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, like the balance and like the endurance, even the mental like stamina that you need to have to do that.
Yeah.
It goes a long way. I definitely didn't consciously think about that stuff till I was older, but now I can appreciate what it did for me. And I was
Right?
like, wow, it's kind of super cool.
It's huge.
Even bailing, dude, like learning how to roll.
Yeah,
tuck and
tumble.
roll and,
Oh my
like,
God.
Dude,
It took me 20 years to freaking learn how to fall right. If I would have done gymnastics, I could have got it in 6.
Dude, it's so funny how it works though.
Right?
Like, instinct plus like brain process. Like, you gotta be able to process what's going on real
Like
quick.
so
It's a
fast.
dude, in a blink of an eye, like it's kind of cool how fast our brain processes stuff.
Oh man, I've been really happy lately because I've been able to skate a lot. And like I realize how fast my reflexes are now. I'm like, yes.
It's
Like
so
it's the
sick.
best feeling. Like I'll hit a rock, a pebble, anything, and like I jump off like it's not even a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, where like some of my worst slams in my life were because I wasn't skating a lot. I hit a rock and just die.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know?
That's kind of what I'm trying to train right now, like injury prevention instead of like.
Yes.
Your ankles could be strong, but it's like being able to prevent the injuries just as important.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm like trying to do right now because ankles take too long to heal.
They take a long
And
time.
That love, like, I'm fortunate enough to bounce back in a month, which is the fastest injury I've had. But
Yeah.
I'm still not skating at like a hundo, and
Uh-huh.
but like that 1 month feels like
Forever.
like, you know?
Forever.
It's like everyone's doing something, everyone's dropping parts, and you're like, oh, I'm hyped, I want to like go.
You're watching everything on social media.
Yeah, dude.
It's crazy how much stuff we get to see nowadays, you know?
Oh, it's amazing.
It is. It's really sick.
We just turned on Thrasher this morning before we cruised here. Just get that hype. It's like a little morning routine.
This is a question that I think a lot of people are also going to really want to know is what were the challenges of being a girl skater, especially 10 years ago, because there weren't very many,
Not for sure.
you know? And now it's like, it's amazing. There's so many girl skaters, you know?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I've been skating 24 years and I never thought I would, you know, that's kind of closed-minded to me, but you know, when I started skating, there was like 2 girl skaters,
Not for sure.
you know? And now it's like, there's hundreds and it's so rad.
It's super cool. I mean, I never really thought about it much.
Uh-huh.
I try not to put so much like. When I grew up, I skated with dudes, you know.
Yeah.
But I did cross my mind a couple of times, like, why am I the only one here? You know? And that is, I couldn't help it. But I definitely didn't trip out about it. I just wondered. But moving like a couple years later, now I pull up to a park and there's always like 1 or 2 more girls. Like the ratio's changing.
Yeah.
And it's super sick.
It's super sick.
I mean, I think it's more of like just, I don't know. So people just have to know that they can do it. Even like little kids that are
That's
not
really
girls.
what it is, right?
Yeah, because it can be intimidating. Like I was definitely intimidated as a kid. Not being the only girl, but just pulling up and like my skill's not there and everyone's shredding. So you're like, whoa.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm intimidated every time I show up to the skate park.
Dude.
No matter what.
Someone's always doing some crazy shit. You know?
Yeah, you know, and it's like, you know, like if people think that you're a good skater, it's like you don't really want to mess up, you know?
Yeah.
And like, you know, we're here at El Sereno, right? But every time I come here, I go right over to that bench, and the whole time, like, I have to 180 it,
Yeah.
switch 180 it, ollie it, and switch ollie it before I can even go in the park.
Yeah.
And like,
I
that's
mean,
like a little thing I do. And then if I do that, I'm warmed up and I feel like I skate pretty good.
No, yeah. That's a natural feeling. We all feel it. But I've also learned like that feeling, no one even cares at the end of the day. Like, they're not really even watching. They're just like,
it's so true.
You can easily find someone that will help you with the trick that you're struggling on.
Yep.
Just chop it up with someone and make a best friend so fast. Like, we're blessed in that sense. Like, we have a sport where, like, you can just talk to someone for 5 minutes about skating, and then, like, now y'all are super cool. Super cool. Like, we're, like, not many sports, I mean, I feel like we're blessed. Like, not many people can say that they have that type of sport. At all. No. You know, because I feel like it's so competitive in all the other sports that no one's trying to help each other. Yeah, dude. You know what I mean? It's teamwork right here. It is. Like 5 best friends right now just because you're like chopping it up. And but as a kid, so cool. I didn't grasp. I was a shy kid, so I didn't really get that concept until I got older. Yeah. But now I'm like, there's no trip. Dude, girl, like kid, older kid. Old person, like, it don't matter how, like, there is no age in skateboarding. Yeah, dude, just fucking do your thing. It's super sick. Also, throw your trash out. It's not hard. Okay, shout out to Grizzly for the Chaz Ortiz grip on here. The Nick Tucker primitive board. Shout out to you guys. Got my Skull Candy. Classic Skate Shop. Bones wheels with some Thunder lights. Perfect. That's my board. Thanks so much, Jen. No problem. Oh, and Adidas shoes. Yes, Adidas. Let's go. Adidas for sure. To the socks, you know? I love them. I love it, dude. So sick. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. It really does help. Also, please subscribe to my channel if you like the type of content that I post. I upload almost every day. And please turn on those post notifications so that you're notified when I post a video. Thanks, yo. Have a great day. Or night, or whatever.